guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik, welcome back to more of Persona 3 Reload. Now today is New Year's Eve, which means we need to give Ryoji his answer, but first they've given us an afternoon slot. Now, the only person we can hang out with today is Nozomi, but unfortunately, Nozomi isn't ready to rank up, which kind of sucks, but it is how it is, and we already knew we weren't going to match every social link anyway, but it's that extra little bit of a kick, you know? Yeah. Either way, you know, it is how it is. Kind of wish Mamoru had been available, but he wasn't, and that's just the way it goes. So, with that slot done, now I'm going straight into the evening. Let's give him our answer. So, Ryoji has returned, as promised. It's time for me to make my decision.
Hey, it's been a while. Midnight's just around the corner. When it hits, I'll lose this form, and I won't be me anymore. So, have you made a decision? Then, I'll be waiting in his room until midnight. Come see me when you have your answer.
Ryoji-kun.
Oh, and one more thing. Don't let the fact that you have to kill me influence your decision. Like I said, I'm gonna disappear either way. I don't have any hang-ups about dying, so you don't need to worry about me. Alright. I'll be waiting.
Have you made your decision?
I have.
I see. Have the rest of you decided?
No need to ask me.
You know how I feel.
I wouldn't be here if it wasn't on board.
I'm with the rest of you.
I'm on board too.
I've made my decision as well.
Sounds like we're all on the same page.
Better let him know then, okay?
Hey, it's been a long time since we talked like this in your room. Though back then, I had a different form and a different name. It seems like you all decided to let me live. You're all going to risk your lives on a battle you can't win. But they're not the ones here right now. You are. I'll say this one more time. If you kill me, Tartarus, the Dark Hour, and the memories of your battles will all disappear. Tomorrow, you'll wake up as a normal high school student. You'll be able to live in peace until the moment of the fall. But if you let me live, you'll spend every waking moment until that day dreading your inevitable death. Nyx can't be defeated. It's pointless to fight her. Are you still thinking? Or have you already made up your mind?
My decision determines the rest of our lives. I must choose wisely. So, you're given an option here. As you may have been able to guess, if we kill Ryoji, that will give us the bad ending. It will basically, game ends there, and we could go start a new game plus. But if we choose to spare him, we go towards the true ending and play through until we have to fight Nyx. Which, of course, that is what we're gonna do. There was never any question about it.
I guess I wasn't able to change your mind. There's still some time until midnight. I didn't want to have to show you this, but I have no choice. Do you see? I am not human. I will bring death to this world until I am finally satiated. There is no need to hesitate over killing me. Now, consider this very carefully. Is confronting Nyx really what everyone wants? Some things in this world cannot be changed. That's something you can't comprehend. Memories are not set in stone. Old ones can be replaced with new ones, creating a new reality. Don't you think you should put a stop to everyone's pain and suffering? It's up to you. Only you can make this decision. Now, this is your last chance. Tell me your answer. Please kill me. More than anything, I don't want to see you suffer. After all, you're someone very special to me.
I have to make my decision now. My answer is, once again, we're going to spare Ryoji and stay as is.
I understand. As sad as I am to hear it, it's your life. You're free to do what you want with it. I'll respect your decision. Let's get back to the others. I need to tell you guys how to confront Nyx. Somehow, I knew that's what you'd choose. I know you better than anyone, after all. I have this feeling like I always wanted to see you again. That's why I came back to you as Ryoji Mochizuki. Maybe there really is some power out there that can do the impossible. And if there is, I know you all have it. Oh, right. Here. I want you to have this.
Music box ×1.
I know this isn't exactly the best timing, but I never thought I'd feel this way. Whenever you play this music box, I hope that you remember me. Come on, let's go. Everyone's waiting.
You've forged a powerful bond with Ryoji and can now fuse Saturnus the Black Sun.
Yo, what's up, Ryoji?
It's a painful decision, but it's yours to make.
That's right.
But it's impossible to defeat Nyx.
We'll go as far as we can. We have to try.
You're the only one saying it's impossible. Personally, I don't care if it is.
All right, then. It's almost midnight, so I'll make this short. I should tell you where to find Nyx. She's at the very top of Tartarus. On the promised day, you have to make your way to the top of the tower.
The promised day.
It's exactly 1 month from tomorrow, January 31st, 2010. On that day, Nyx will descend to Tartarus, and that's when the world will end.
1 month.
Tartarus is a gigantic rift in the night sky. It acts as a beacon to guide Nyx. With the Appriser's arrival, Nyx learns that the way has been prepared, and she begins her descent. And with her, she brings the demise.
That explains why it's called the Tower of Demise. So what you're saying is, we can fight Nyx if we reach the top?
That's right. But remember, after today, you'll be fighting against eternal despair. I've said it before, but Nyx can't be defeated. When you come face to face with her, you'll finally understand why. And then, you'll realize exactly what you're trying to stand against.
We understand. You don't need to keep telling us. 1 month from now, January 31st. We won't forget.
Well, I'll be going then. I want to leave you while I'm still in this form.
Ryoji-kun.
I guess I'm sorry for all the pain and suffering I put you through.
I won't forget that you were my enemy. And my friend. I guess.
Thank you. This is probably the last time we'll get to see each other like this, but I'll always be watching over you. Well, so long then. Best wishes in the coming year. That's what you say on New Year's Eve, right? See ya.
That punk.
We have 1 month until January 31st. We'll get through this together.
I made an important decision together with my friends. I feel an unbreakable bond with them. And that is another social link max. We may have not finished Nozomi, but yeah, the Fool is now officially ranked up from as of today. Well, the full one, anyway. I am interested to see how they handle another upcoming automated one, though. I wonder if they handle it any better than they did in the original. I'll explain that when I get there. But I am interested to see what this will give us.
The ultimate form of the fool within thyself.
So what persona are we gonna get out of this? Can I have a look and find out? So it is rank 10 Fool with the ability for us to make Susanoo. Oh, that's Yosuke's ultimate persona, but fair enough. We all share the same goal. Our relationship has grown stronger now the team is more united than ever. Yep, they established this immediately still. So this is the Judgment Arcana, which is another automated social link. We're going to skip through this because we've just listened to this, but this is a new automated social link for the final month of the game, starting right now. A new year is about to begin. In 1 month, on January 31st, we will face Nyx. We must reach the top of Tartarus by then. This is what we've all decided. 2009 is quietly drawing to a close. It was a year filled with many memories. Thought there was going to be a second bubble there, but you know, 2009 is over and 2010 begins. It's New Year's Day.
Good morning. Oh, and Happy New Year.
Yeah, let's make it a good one.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too, Koro.
Oh man. I totally overslept. Why'd I stay up all night watching that stupid movie? It was about zombies in Italy or something. Anyone else catch it?
Why would I watch something like that?
Is anyone gonna visit the shrine?
I already stopped by enough shrines on my jogs. I'd say I'm covered.
Yeah, I'll pass. I don't want to deal with the New Year's traffic.
Oh, that's too bad. Yukari-san and the others are already there. Apparently, Mitsuru-san got kimonos for all of them.
Kimonos, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna run to the store.
Hold it.
Huh?
You're going to the shrine? I thought you didn't want to go through the trouble.
No, I'm not. I'm just going for a walk.
Uh-huh. Well, I don't have anything better to do, so I'll tag along.
Oh, I'll go too.
Count me in too.
Oh, look at that. Turns out we all want to go after all.
Where is it?
Oh, I have directions.
Sweet.
Happy New Year! Let's all give it our best. Anyhow, you guys are late. We were just about to leave.
Yucatan.
What?
Happy New Year. What's the matter, Iori?
Kirijo-senpai, you look amazing. I feel like what's this feeling?
Excuse me.
Happy New Year, everyone! I've never worn a kimono before. My obi isn't crooked, is it?
Luca, wow, you look just... Oh, wow.
Hey, come on.
This traditional clothing is quite interesting. However, it's difficult to move in.
Hi, John. Considering what you usually wear, it looks even more amazing on you.
Is that so? What is this odd sensation I feel?
I'm so glad I came. Best New Year ever.
Junpei-san, why are you acting so strange?
Man, what a beautiful first dream of the new year. Right, Sonata-san?
Yeah, I guess so.
By the way, aren't you guys cold?
Yeah, a little. But I think it's kind of helping me wake up.
Oh, that's not what I meant. Junpei-san said you don't have any other layers.
Other layers? Wow, aren't you just a great role model for Amada-kun?
No, wait. Ouch!
Deserved. Well and truly deserved. Okay, and yeah, we got our new overworld theme. I think it's Memories of the City, this one is called. But let's hang around and chat to people. So, today's Yo-Yo Fishing is a New Year's version. Great luck if you catch it, worst luck if it breaks. Then we got, what are you? Hey boy, you're a handsome fella, aren't you? You just look like one of my masks. I'm just kidding. Then.
What? I didn't say that! Dude, don't go making stuff up!
Huh? But you said...
Seems like they're having a disagreement.
Come on over.
Hey, come over here, young man. My takoyaki is both delicious and cheap. Only 400 yen. What, you thought just you get a discount because it's New Year's? Just buy some, please. Fair enough. I gotta respect it. She actually can buy something, and then can I? Relationship fortune, but they're out of tickets. Damn you. I picked a fortune, and it was worse luck. That's a hell of a way to start the new year. I can't believe he got worse luck. Maybe I should break up with him for his bad luck affects me too.
I drew a paper fortune, and it said great luck. I'm sure that means everything will work out for the best.
And of course.
Wearing something like this on New Year's really makes me feel more put together. Although the sash makes it a little hard to breathe. Seriously, Junpei? Of all the dumb things you could say. Anyway, it's nice that we get the chance to go out like this every once in a while. Let's just try to stay positive and chin up.
I'm not used to seeing the girls dressed like that. Not sure why, but I get a little flustered looking at them.
Oh, Akihiko.
Planning on heading back?
Not just yet. We'll see what Koromaru has to say. Okay, now I think we should head back. Yeah, let's go.
What did you wish for, Fuka? I wished for a great year. I know it sounds boring, but that's what I really want.
That's what I wished for as well.
We all wished for the same thing.
However, I'm not praying for divine help. There's nothing to worry about. I have the utmost certainty that we can do this.
Yeah, I know we can. We should get going.
So that uses up our daytime slot, which is another shot to our social link prospects. We really need to find someone to do in.
Hello, this is Elizabeth speaking. I'm calling in regard to a recent change in Tartarus. It seems that a path that had been blocked off is now open. I thought it prudent to inform you. Well then, I wish you a safe journey.
Elizabeth said that a previously blocked path is now open. I should check it out next time I go to Tartarus. Yeah, that's it. That's the final block. Anyway, we also have new music in the dorm to represent the fact that things are getting a bit sad. I should also make it evident, yes, you are not seeing things. The call scheme does change. It didn't do this in the original, but I read somewhere that the reason it happens in this version is because I think it became too saturated almost, which isn't the best way of going about it, but I don't mind it too bad. Now, we're going to use our dating pass, and we are going to make absolute sure that Mamoru is ready to rank up after our Nozomi incident previously. But I believe that that is pretty much all the story relevant stuff. From now, we can just go on to social link stuff for the remainder of the episode, I believe. So the news is on. It was reportedly a gathering organized by a new religious group. Police are working to confirm. Okay, that doesn't give us too much hope, does it? But we got Nozomi, and once again, I think that may just be Nozomi. We can check for Mamoru, but I think, yeah, Mamoru is not here, which is a bit of a shame. Ah, well, we'll go see Nozomi then. Yeah, the world may be ending, but you know, at least we can still go get a bite to eat.
Hello?
Oh, hey, Makoto-kun. I'm gonna grab a bite somewhere. I can hear my stomach crying out with a vengeance. So, we're gonna get closer, so we're gonna do it. Wonderful, my gourmet friend. To be honest, I need to talk to you today. So we can have a spot where we can eat good meat and chat. And now just the place.
What I'm about to tell you is top secret. This is for your ears only, okay? This world is gonna end soon. All of humanity is gonna be completely wiped out. But don't worry, we'll be recreating it as a new land for the survivors. Paradise. Well, did that just blow your mind?
I'm sorry, the world is ending? How do you know that?
Hey, not so loud. I told you it's top secret. You don't want to start a mass panic. In paradise, everyone has wings and perfect figures, and they smell like flowers. I can finally be reborn into a worthwhile body. But if we don't do something, you'll get left behind when the world ends. And I do not want that to happen. So come on, we'll go to paradise together. Don't do it because you're my subject, okay? Do it because we're friends.
I get the feeling Sumitsu considers me a good friend. I feel like our relationship is stronger. So that brings us up into rank number 7. Yeah, interesting turn of events, but it is how it is.
Okay, so how about this? If we factor in initiation fees, scriptures, and other products, it comes out to 132,000 yen. You can take out a loan, right? Not to mention you'll get a discount since I'll be referring you too. You are one lucky guy.
No way am I paying that.
You what? Do you have any idea what you're saying? I just wanted to share eternal happiness with you because I care about your soul. I have to go repent on your behalf. In the name of faith. Emergency!
I decided to go back to the dorm. Yeah, I would. Anyway, in the evenings, I'm getting the impression Nozomi probably isn't wanting to, you know, rank up immediately, just because he's getting later on. Now, Koromaru is looking at me with pleading eyes. He wants to go for a walk. We could run into someone on a walk, so you know what? Sure. I have a feeling Mamoru's available tomorrow, so, I'll stick my neck out and hope he is.
Hey, been running into you a lot lately. Aren't you freezing in this weather? Ooh, you guys must be pretty dedicated. I'm seeing a lot of weirdos lately. I get it when people are stressed out in the spring, but why now? You're as peppy as ever, Koro-chan. Oh, maybe all that warm fur makes a difference. Ooh, it's so freaking cold. We're gonna get sick if we stay out here in this. Let's head back home.
Koromaru and I returned to the dorm. Yeah, it is a shame that we won't get to hear Changing Seasons anymore, because I really like it, but now we got our 3 permitted months of Changing Seasons, and then we've been kicked away. We can't have it anymore. Anyway, nope, I pressed the wrong button. We want to go there, rooftop. Yeah, we can obviously harvest these guys, but we're running thin on the amount of like harvests we got left. So should I plant something? Yeah, go on. Should we do Amrion? Yeah. I think Amrion's probably the good shout. So leave them some time to go. And Mamoru, thank God you're free. So we're gonna get closer, that's what we like to hear. And with any luck, you know, we get it all bang on. Although, God, can I say, these places are looking more and more kind of like shit by the day. You know, posters and trash and apathy syndrome people everywhere, it's... yeah.
Yo.
So, wanna grab something to eat? There's something I want to talk to you about. Are you free right now? I feel as though we can grow closer, we might be able to get closer, so sure! I'm gonna get some ramen, so I'm gonna go with the special extra large.
So, the big meet for that scholarship was yesterday.
Did you win?
Are you seriously asking me that? I got first place, of course.
Congrats! Man.
Well, what'd you expect? But really, thanks. Guess this means it's really over. Running track, I mean, kind of makes me feel empty inside.
What will you do now? Will you quit running? Yeah, will you quit?
Like I said, I don't have any regrets. Plus, there's something I need to do. Not to sound dramatic, but I want to do it to protect my family. So I'm thinking I'll get a job. We'll need it to survive. I know where, too. My dad had connections at a car factory, so I'll apply there. Thing is, it's pretty far away. Go ahead and order extra noodles. It's on me.
Thanks.
Yeah, eat as much as you want. You helped me figure a bunch of things out, you know. I always blame school or my family for everything. I was using it as an escape from my own responsibilities. I really lucked out by meeting you. If I hadn't, I'd still be stuck in that same hole. And I'll never forget that.
ISA opened up to me about his decision. I feel like we're getting closer. But I feel really bad for him, you know? It's like, damn, ISA, I wish you didn't have to get a job and could keep running track.
Well, I better start packing. Got a lot of goodbyes to get through and not enough time. We should grab a bite again after school soon. Who knows how many chances we'll get after this. Ramen's just too good to pass up, right?
ISA and I chatted until it got late. No. Anyway, with the pitiful amount of points we got from that hangout, I assume it only makes sense that we go... yeah, Koromaru doesn't want to walk, thankfully. Not that I was going to give him it. But we gotta go, we gotta spend our time on the computer, we gotta go on the dating sites, we gotta find Mamoru Hayase. We're gonna make sure he's ready to rank up, because he's also the only person available tomorrow. And even though we're gonna fall behind in social links, I still want to juice as much as we can out of the days we can spend. Or not, actually, it depends. I keep like, getting my brain frazzled. No, today's Monday, not wherever else. But I got a few messages. And at downtime, let's go somewhere. Oh, you can't do this to me, man. I'm gonna back out of them, and just see. Can I accept them after turning them down? Is that an option? It probably isn't it? But we'll check. We'll check just to be sure. So winter vacation is almost over. Yeah, okay, so we could hang out with them, but just to assess who is free, Nozomi is free. Now let's have a look. So,
Hey.
oh hi, could you hear me out? We're gonna grow closer. I kind of want to. So we've got 1 day of leniency, I believe. I would love to hang out with Keisuke, don't get me wrong, but with how close I feel I'm cutting it, I'm gonna spend the day with Nozomi. Just because I think, yeah, no, I don't want to risk it, man. I don't want to risk doing, you know, doing over too many ranks of a social link. So, let's see what we want to talk about then.
Hey, I haven't been doing so well lately, you know? And it's all because of your blasphemy. I begged so hard for your soul that I think I actually lost weight. Look at me! I'm paper thin now!
You do look thinner.
Oh, you really think so? I ate the same amount of food, though. I get what you're trying to say. You're embarrassed to be seen with me, right? I'm not like my little brother. I'm not smart or athletic, and I have weird stubby legs. And my pants are covered with food stains. just a thorn in everyone's side. They all wish I could be more like my little brother. All they do is make fun of me. I just want this whole world to disappear. But the world can't end yet. Not until I save you first. Look, I can try harder. I just need to make it to paradise. That should solve all my problems. I'll be taller and more slender, and my body will glow. So I'll be safer at night. See? And I won't be inferior to my brother. And you won't hate being seen with me. So please, don't abandon me.
I feel a strong connection with Suimitsu. Yikes, man. That is a, Ugh, that's a tough one.
I have to go, so I don't have time to eat today. I haven't earned forgiveness just yet. And I have to find a new member to recruit soon.
That was him just now. So can you handle it?
Sure, all I gotta do is rough him up and I get paid. You know, I've got this buddy who's kinda strapped for cash too, if you catch my drift.
Fine, you'll both get paid. Just make sure you finish the job. Huh? Oh, it's you. 132,000 yen, right? That's the same trick he used on my son. If you know what's good for you, I'd stay the hell away from him.
I decided to go back to the dorm. Not warn Nozomi or anything, no. Just go back to the dorm. Just go back to the dorm. Although it's kind of alarming the lack of points we got there. Thank you, Yukari. I've been seeing a lot of graffiti and creepy posters around lately, and a lot of people have been acting weirdly too. I wonder if it's somehow related to Nyx. Hey, let's go to Tartarus. Month's gonna totally fly by, you know. It is, and that's why we're gonna focus on our relationships in that month. Oh, do we? I don't know. Well, obviously we're gonna use dating website, but who do we think of? Again, the 8th is when we're back in school, so we got 5, 6, and 7. Do I want to put my eggs in the Nozomi basket and pray that Nozomi will be ready to rank up off the 2, or do I want to put them in the Mamoru basket? I don't know, man. I feel as though we're kind of screwed either way, but I think, yeah, I'm gonna put my eggs in Nozomi. And I'm just going to pray Mamoru's ready to rank up, and then if I do Nozomi tomorrow night as well, then, you know, it can kind of balance out. Again, maybe I'm thinking too much into it, but again, I want to get as many ranks done so I can show them all you guys. But here goes our phone. So we got text messages from Fuka and just Fuka. Yep. Okay, it's fine. We're going to maintain our composure. Who is around? Nozomi. I'm in paradise today, so here, let's get bullying. How do you feel about a high-calorie meal right now? And about Koro-chan. You're telling me that Koromaru has a Link episode today, aren't you? You are. Right, well, let's see where we're at first, right? Mamoru wasn't here. And for you, good sir Nozomi, who's trying to scam me into a cult, what's your stats at? So, I might grow closer to you. That's... Ooh, it hurts just a little bit. I'm gonna do Nozomi, but only on the idea that Koromaru is probably going to be available on a day where we won't have anyone available. So I want to get the people out of the way first, so then I know which days are available, if that makes the most sense. Because linked episodes aren't limited to just the one day. So, Nozomi, what have you been cooking in the meantime?
Hey! I did it! I finally met my quota! I found someone else to welcome into our vlog! No! Speak of the devil! Oh, wow! Are you interested in joining too? Finally, paradise is smiling back at me! Yes! Yes!
Just knock it off.
What are you saying? That I should just abandon these people to their fate? I'm trying to save these people. They've suffered in this world just like me. Someone as good looking as you could never understand. You have no idea what people like me have to go through. Fine. If you're gonna try and stop me, then you and I are through!
Uh-huh, that's right, Nozomi. He just reversed us. He just reversed us. How that? The audacity.
Don't follow me around anymore. Only true believers are allowed into paradise.
That new recruit seemed familiar. I'm worried about Suemitsu. I better follow him.
Huh? What is this? Is this an emergency? A serious emergency?
So the world's coming to an end, huh? I think I remember some other cult saying stuff like that. Except they really weren't about initiation fees. It was more about giving up material wealth, wasn't it? Stealing ideas from real, actual religions. That's a textbook cult tactic, you know?
You mean this was all a trick?
Oh yeah, you've been duped, kid. But not by us. You should blame that cult you believe in so much. Now that I know the truth, I almost feel sorry for you. But you had to take things too far. Try not to hit his face. If you leave any marks, you might be able to press charges.
Am I gonna die? But if I die here, I'll be reborn, and I can go to paradise. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. What? What are you doing here? After I said such awful things to you, that we were through. I'm freaking out! I don't want them to hurt me!
And just like that, all of a sudden he wants to know us again. Effing snake, but still. Suemitsu really trusts me with all his heart. He didn't 5 minutes ago. I feel like our relationship is stronger. No. You're not ranking up without giving me any points. That is exactly what he's doing. Fuck.
I'm sorry! I'm so sorry!
Gross, dude, you're getting snot everywhere. Screw this. I gotta get to work.
I've had just about enough of this. Look, just forget about the money. But I don't ever want to see you near my son again.
You're so wonderful. You have such a kind soul.
I took Suemitsu home and went back to the dorm. Okay, well that now leaves Nozomi and Hayase, both at rank 9. Well.
I see you're back.
Yes I am, Akihiko. Well, nothing else is screaming at me that it's ready to go, so let's make sure Nozomi is as close to being ready as he can be next time we hang out with him. So Gourmet King, fast forward on through, we're gonna get our points, and with any luck, that might mean he's ready to go. And we'll tell, I guess. Although I'm kind of hoping for Hayase. Oh. Okay. Actually, upon realizing that, I kind of... So got a text message, it's from Chihiro. Now, if I'm being honest, Chihiro is the one I'm eyeing not completing. If purely just because her social link I'm really not fucking with. Like, I might just leave her as is, and then I complete her as and when required. But I have no regrets from Mamoru. Just swapped up my usual training regimen today, even though I don't need to practice hard anymore. It's a tough habit to break, it made me hungry as usual. Want to get something to eat. That means he's ready to rank up. Fuck, man. I hate the fact this is the end of his social link, that this is the solution, but like, damn, it makes it hit all the worse. I've been waiting for you, we're gonna go eat something just now. Let's spend the day.
I'm all fired up now.
Cool. Now, what should we get? Can't go wrong with ramen. I don't think I'll ever get tired of it.
Glad we can meet up one more time before I take off.
You're leaving today?
Always sharp as a tack. Yep. I'm leaving right after this. Factory's way out west, so I'm moving into a dorm there. I've already sent my luggage. Now I just gotta send myself. My mom started crying and blaming herself. But I'm the one who wants to do this. This is a new chapter in my life. Guess I should say goodbye to this ramen, too. Well then, I better get going.
I'll see you off.
Sure. Then let's head to the station. Hey. Here, take this.
Looks like a car key.
I want you to hang on to that.
But what's this for?
Well, it's a car key, obviously, but it's not just any car key. It's the key to my dad's car. I've been keeping it for good luck. Sometimes I get pretty pissed that he's not around anymore. My life wouldn't have been so complicated, you know? I could have enjoyed track more. I wouldn't have had all that pressure to be the best. But by blaming him like that, I was just running away from my problems. That's why I want you to have it. I don't want to risk running away again. But if I know you have it, I'll be able to stand on my own 2 feet. Then next time we meet, I can still be proud of who I am.
Car key times 1.
Thank you.
ISA seems to truly care about me. I've gained a lifelong friend. Yeah, fuck, man. I'm not gonna skip this, but this link to me is...
I am thou.
The first time I didn't bat too much of an eye going through it, but
Finally matured.
that kind of hits. Because, like, I get, even though it's not the exact same instance, I get the feeling of, like, represented in this, where it's like, yeah, you gotta give up stuff you're passionate about because you've gotta work, you gotta make money. And I get that. And the idea is that, like, that does suck. That does suck, and that's the idea behind it. And there is no real change to it, you know? It's like sometimes shit sucks, and you can't do what you want to do. And I think for that to be a social link is a really kind of like weird creative choice, but one I kind of fuck with, even though I wish it had a nicer ending. But with that, regardless, that is rank 10 of the Star Social Link. We can now fuse Hillel, the Light Bearer.
We'll see each other again someday.
I saw ISA off and went back to the dorm. Oh, another one's maxed out. Just got Nozomi to go now. So...
Oh, it's you. Welcome back.
Thank you, Mitsuru. Why don't we go to Tartarus tonight? I would, but I'm busy. I need to catfish my friends online. Or meditate and think about them. Something. But dating site, no, you know the gist by now. We're gonna skim on through Goher making. We're gonna go through, get our little points. And... we're gonna see what's in store for us. Will Nozomi be free? Will people be texting? I don't know. But we have 1 day of leeway left. And then all our Sundays free going forward from this week. So, got a few messages. Mitsuru and Yukari. Oh. You can't make me choose. You can't make me choose. Also, I will accept those. Depending if Nozomi is free. I don't know if he's free on Fridays, because I haven't really been paying much attention to his schedule. Maybe I should have Googled them and wrote them down as like helpful post-it notes. And oh, today's the last day of winter vacation. Never mind. That leniency is gone. Nozomi, are you ready to rank up? Hey, so... Apologies. But my Sundays aren't that free, actually. We've finished everyone we can do on the Sunday. But yeah, we'll spend time with Suimitsu. Final day of winter vacation. Probably still not able to max everyone, but you know, that is how it is. Sometimes, life does just suck.
Hey, so about last time, let's go to Hagakure.
The restaurant is filled with a familiar smell of fish.
My younger brother and I were twins, but not the kind that looked the same. He was the better looking one. Everyone called me the uglier Suimitsu. They always compared me to him, and I could never beat him in anything. There was a time when I used to hit him for no reason. But even then, he still treated me like a brother. Then in middle school, we bought steamed buns, and then he died. Food poisoning. They said the meat was undercooked. Just his bun, though. Not mine, but I couldn't even cry. I actually felt relieved. I thought, maybe they'll all finally stop laughing at me.
That's terrible.
What kind of person feels joy when their own brother dies? I'm not. At first, I tried to be more like him. I went to cram schools and did martial arts and everything. But I could never be as good, and eventually, I started to feel like people were laughing at me. The only time I feel safe is when I'm eating. All that matters is what's in front of me, and everything else melts away. See? That's what the Gourmet King really is. I only eat to run away from my problems. But if I keep this up, I'll never be able to replace my brother. Will I?
You're irreplaceable.
You don't think anyone could replace me? Is that really how it is? I hear you. You're right. I can never be like my brother. We're two different people. How did I miss something so obvious? I can be pretty dumb sometimes. Thank you. Really, thank you so much.
Suimitsu truly appreciates me. I feel like our relationship is stronger. So once again, another social link maxed. I'm gonna skim through this, but yeah, I enjoyed that social link a bit more than I thought I would, though it definitely still lands itself on the weaker side. Again, I can see what they were going for with it, even if it was kind of divisive. But rank 10 of the Moon social link, with the ability to now fuse Sandalphon, the deliverer of prayers.
Oh, I know this is sudden, but I'm relieving you of your duties as the Gourmet King's Royal Guard. You're fired, because you're the new king. All hail Gourmet King the Second!
Oh, gourmet license. For a second it looks like they did a fist bump.
The restaurants in the strip mall gave this to me because of how often I eat there. I feel like I've been fake all this time. But one day, I will become the true Gourmet King. I think I'll become a food critic. It'll be my job to eat. I'm gonna become a food master. Then when I die and go to the afterlife, I can face my brother. And then I can tell him I was the best at something for once in my life. So until I reclaim my crown, you can hang on to it. I may have lost my title, but someday I'll make my grand return as Gourmet King the Third. That's my promise to you. And to my little brother. Huh. I've been talking so much about my brother, but I'm okay. My memories didn't make me sad and hungry this time! Oh, wow. I never realized how good the ramen tastes here!
After Suimitsu finished bowl after bowl of ramen, I went back to the dorm. And there it is. Those two social links have constituted almost this entire episode, but fortunately tomorrow we can get into some other ones. But yeah, given their max, I don't know who isn't ready to rank up, I guess we're just going to walk with Koromaru. So he's looking at me with pleading eyes, he wants to go for a walk with Igus. Well, you know what? Sure. I think we can start Igus's social link soon, so this works for me perfectly.
Koromaru-san looks quite happy. We'll wait for you here. Please enjoy yourself as much as you like. School resumes again tomorrow, doesn't it? I'm actually looking forward to it. I see everything so differently now. If you wouldn't mind, perhaps we could walk home together after classes tomorrow. I'd like to experience the town alongside you. Welcome back, Koromaru-san. What is that you have there?
Power Incense 1.
What's that? You would like to trade this in for a treat? Are you feeling hungry, Koromaru-san? All right, we can get a snack when we get back. But only a small one, understood?
So, we resume at school, and I think there's a new track that plays here as well, is there not? We'll see. The third semester begins today. Okay, nothing more. And yeah, okay. Quite calm. I can hear people talking.
Come to think of it.
Hey, have you heard the rumors about that cult?
Excuse me?
Hey, don't call it that if you don't know anything about it. Besides, it's pretty much the fact the fall is coming. Oh, well, nothing we can do about that, I guess. By the way, about the homework for second period. Okay, one of our classmates is in a cult, that's not alarming at all. Anyway, morning, who's teaching us?
Everyone?
Happy New Year, everyone. Winter break is come and gone. No more boozing. Oh, you guys are underage. Wow, I feel sorry for you. But since it's New Year, here's a relevant question for you all.
Listen.
Let's see. Yuki-kun, do you know about the monk named Ikkyu? He's the one who's famous enough that they made a show based on his life. Well, here's what he said about New Year's. The New Year is the index of a journey to a certain place. Where is this certain place he's referring to? One's hometown, the second life, the underworld, I would think.
Exactly.
That's right. Our New Year's decorations are milestone markers along the path to the underworld. Ikkyu was one eccentric old man. During the New Year celebration, he carried around a staff with a skull on top of it. He'd say stuff like, death is coming closer to random passerbys and whatnot. Anyway, if you want to learn more about old-timey stuff like this, you can go ask Mr. Akoda. I mean, Mr. Akoda, if you think about it. Now, please open your textbooks. Okay, well, look at us getting a charm point. You know, it's, thought that counts. Not counting towards anything, but, I'll let it slide just this once. Now. Oh!
It has been a while since we attended class. The teachers and our classmates seem to be doing well. By the way, did you notice that Junpei-san was missing? I saw him head for the rooftop before afternoon classes started. Perhaps he decided to skip the first day of the semester?
Want to come to the rooftop? It'd be nice to have a little chat up here. Huh. And you're free, right? Come and hang out on the rooftop for a bit. Ooh. Seems like both Junpei and Yukari are on the rooftop. I decided to meet them there. Ooh.
Oh, sorry. I don't really have a reason to be up here. I just sort of felt like it. Only to find Junpei here as well.
I guess I just felt the urge myself. Maybe we've been through so much together that our wavelengths are in sync.
That's just your imagination. If I'm on the same wavelength as Junpei, I'd better change the channel. Anyhow, it's so nice today, isn't it? The wind's a little chilly, but the fresh breeze feels great.
Looking from here, the view ain't that bad.
It's familiar scenery, but I guess that's why it's so calming. The end almost doesn't feel real.
People have been passing out and disappearing out of nowhere lately, huh?
They've been talking about a lot of shadow-related incidents on the news, too. Mitsuru-senpai said it's because there are too many shadow victims. The memory revision can't keep up.
I don't really get it. This is all because of Nyx, huh? Feels like the world's hit rock bottom. There's even weird cults popping up. I guess this won't be one of those, oh, it was just a dream moments.
We'll figure out something.
Yeah, that's the plan. I'm not gonna try and act cool and say things like, I want to protect everyone, but I couldn't handle it if the time we spent together disappeared.
Yep. In fact, the tales of the amazing battles I survived should be handed down through every generation forever.
Look who's talking. Weren't you the one who was sulking and giving us a hard time?
Well, that was the passion of my youth. You know, I've matured since. You think so too, right, dude?
I can always count on you. I'm expecting great things. No comment. No comment. We'll hang him out to dry.
Oh, come on! Well, fine. I'll just have to make a huge comeback then. That's what heroes do.
You never change, do you? I'm almost jealous. I'm not one to talk, though. I got stuck in my own head and acted out, too. I wonder if I've grown since then. I mean, it used to be just the three of us, right?
If you'd asked me back then, I never would have guessed it'd come to this.
We've all been through so much this year.
Well, yeah, but you gotta look on the bright side. Our friendship is way stronger now, isn't it?
Don't say that with such a straight face. You're embarrassing me. But I guess it hasn't been too bad. We've gotten this far together, so let's see it through to the end.
We'll get it done.
Yeah, let's send them packing. And those two guys from Sega haven't made a move, but you know they gotta be planning something. We gotta take care of them too. Let's show them what C's 2F's trio can do. Now that I got you guys, I feel way more pumped.
Oh. I just remembered, Junpei. You never gave me back that CD. In fact, you never return anything you borrow.
What? Oh, yeah. That. Do you have to bring it up now?
And yeah, we still have a free reign to do what we want with our afternoons, but now Aigis is available. So, that does make things a little tricky, because I believe the only people available today are Aigis and I assume that's Mitsuru. So, I am just going to use Aigis to kind of stuff the gaps when no one's going to be available. So, it's been a while since I last came to school. I know this isn't exactly the best situation, but I have a new outlook on so many things. Makoto-san, do you have any plans after school today?
Excuse me.
If you don't mind, I would like to walk home with you. Sure.
That's great.
Thank you. Oh, but there is one place I would like to visit before returning to the dorm. Shall we go?
I find myself coming here a lot lately. Before, I couldn't understand the benefits of coming to these shrines, but lately that's changed. This is also where we met Koromaru-san last summer. He waited here until we found him, even though he knew his master had died. I can understand why now. What drives people isn't necessarily facts, but feelings. He knew for a fact that his master had died, but his feelings of wanting to be with him made him stay. I feel the same. I recognized the fact that I can't protect you, but I came back anyway. Subconsciously, I was acting based on my emotions rather than logic. I was so confused at the time that I didn't notice it, but it's true. The parameters governing my behavior seem to have been updated during my time with you.
I can sense Aigis' faint affection. Well, so this establishes our final social link for the game. So it's, yeah, it's a bit tricky now.
That
So obviously I got to establish Aegis's, but I think actually, regardless of if we had Aegis or didn't, we still wouldn't have been able to max social links. So in a way, though I'm kind of kicking myself I'm going to run out of time, Aegis kind of stops us from having more days where nothing is on, if that makes sense. Because she's available, same schedule as Mitsuru, every day except Sunday. Which I think is quite good, you know. If I'm able to keep it so only Sundays is, you know, the day that we're kind of done out of on, I'm chill with that. And Aegis helps us with that for at least 9 ranks. And yeah, I got an achievement for unlocking all social links.
Oh, I misspoke. I mentioned what drives people. But of course, Koromaru-san and myself aren't people. Sorry.
Aegis looks somewhat lonely. We decided to go back to the dorm. So the question is, am I gonna max Aegis? That's the question in my head. It's like, do I do it? Do I not do it? I reckon that we will go until there are... Because I'm probably gonna have 3 episodes. We'll have this episode, then 2 more after on social links. Or... Actually, I might make next episode a social link episode. If purely because I don't want to have Tartarus exploration immediately followed up by final boss. That don't feel right. In fact, yeah, I'll make next episode a Tartarus episode. And, I mean, I could make it a Tartarus episode now. Do we just kind of end the episode here? Hour mark? Make it a little bit short? You know? Yeah, you know what? We will. No interesting oh. He's calling me. And I gotta answer that call. But tomorrow we'll go to Tartarus. There you are. Are you free now? Should I spend the evening with Sonata? Without question.
Yes.
Alright. Have you decided where you want to eat?
Alright. I think it's finally time for me to pay you back for everything.
I see you two are together again today.
Kurosawa-san, I don't usually see you around here. Is there something wrong?
No, I'm just helping patrol the area. You might have noticed already, but the city's been feeling a little different lately. We can't be sure what'll happen. Make sure not to stay out too late.
Thanks. You be careful too.
I will. At any rate, this is perfect timing. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Recently, your friend here's been bothering me about my work. I don't know what he's up to, but I'm hoping you might have an idea.
Not a clue. He feels guilty. He looks up to you. Yeah, we'll grass on him. He looks up to you.
Oh, you thinking of becoming a police officer?
No. Well, I haven't really thought that far yet. I just figured I should get to know you better, Kurosawa-san, since you've done so much for me.
I've had my eye on this guy for a long time, but I have to say, he's changed a lot this past year. Is this your doing? If it is, then I hope you'll keep looking after him. He has a tendency to get himself into trouble when you're not watching. Oh, and just to illustrate what I mean, at the end of last year we had an incident where a large number of gang members were found knocked out at Naganaki Shrine. It seemed to be the result of a fight, but no matter who we asked, they all claimed it was their own fault. The attacker is still unknown. We thought it might have been a clash with another gang in the area, but some of our sources suggest there were only 2 culprits. The most surprising part is no one found at the scene had any actual injuries. It's kind of unbelievable considering their sheer numbers. Whoever did it must have been pretty skilled. But in the end, the victims were just a group of infamous punks. They probably pushed their luck one too many times and got what was coming to them. It's very likely the other side acted in self-defense. And with no injuries, we probably don't need to pursue this case any further.
You're dropping it?
I have no idea why the two of you will look so relieved to hear this. I may be an officer of the law, but I'm a human being first. If there are those with integrity who know how to use the power they're given, then I'm not about helping that cause.
I think I'm starting to see the path I need to take. Thank you, Kurosawa-san.
I haven't done anything to deserve thanks. I was just musing to myself. Things may have turned out fine this time, but you'd better avoid pulling a stunt like that again. Nowadays, it's becoming more common for goons like them to carry guns. Maybe it's inevitable given how connected the world is, but things just seem more dangerous lately.
Sonata-san can handle it.
I don't know about that. Against a gun, you'd have to feint and approach from the side. Nothing abroad, though. Now that's a thought. I'll have a lot of freedom once I graduate. It might be fun to see how far my fist can take me.
There he goes again. Jokes aside, you certainly get a lot of opportunities when you're young. I do miss that sometimes. Maybe the three of us can get together for a drink someday. Well, I'll be on my way.
Someday, huh? You know, I've had to do a lot of thinking about the future lately, what with entrance exams and all. No matter what path I take, I intend to keep on fighting. But I'm sure there are some things out there I won't be able to do alone. That's why someday, I want to become a leader just like you. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself. We've got a job to do before that. I'm gonna protect you and all my friends. I'm gonna fight for our futures. And I'm gonna be the big brother she'd be proud of. That reminds me, I should give these to you before I forget.
Got hand wraps ×1.
Go ahead and use those if you want. I'll teach you how to wrap them later.
Why give me these?
No particular reason. If you have those on, they'll stabilize your grip on your weapon during battles. Just take them for now. They're what let me use my fists to their full potential. In a way, you do the same thing for me. Alright? How about we end the night on a high note with some good eating? Anything goes today, so don't be shy. I'll be taking care of the check.
You sound like an old man.
Do I? Kurosawa-san told me it'd put us on better terms if I said that. Well, I'll work on it. You and I will be going strong for years to come. Just call this a practice run. Alright, let's go.
The two of us ate and had a spirited discussion about the upcoming battle. You have forged a powerful bond with Sonata. You can now fuse Horus, the god of the skies. Hell to the yeah. Okay, well, I guess we're just going to do our daytime socialing for tomorrow, and then we will go to Tartarus. So, class is ended for the day. Who do we hang out with? We obviously have Igus as main contender, but who else is kicking about? Okay, so we got Chihiro, Fuka, in front of the library is Mitsuru, and okay, again, no Keisuke. It's like, you gotta pull your finger out, dude. I wanna hang out with him. But I feel it's probably safest to just put a few. We'll hang out with Igus again, sure.
Hello there.
Or no, actually, no. I'm gonna do Fuka instead. Just because I don't have a matching persona with Igus, but after next time, if you follow in my gist, then we can go and get a matching persona. So in the meantime, Fuka. Are you busy today? I'm heading to the used bookstore right now. Do you want to join me? Well, let's do it. Why not? Final hangout to end off the session. May as well make it a good one.
There weren't really that many cookbooks, were there? I'm sorry. I didn't realize that store mainly sold manga. I should have looked the place up beforehand.
What is it? Or is something wrong with that? I don't. In her little mini event, she did mention something about manga, but it's like really fuzzy. Oh. You know, yeah, is something wrong with that? We'll encourage her.
Oh, do you mind if we take a seat? Do you remember what I told you before? I mentioned that I don't really like going to bookstores.
Yeah, I remember.
Well, about that. I had a bit of a bad experience in a bookstore once. I think it was at the start of last April. Someone took a picture of me. They accused me of stealing. I'm not very tall, right? So when I was reaching for a high shelf, I accidentally knocked some books down. Well, a few of them landed in my bag. I went to take them out and put them back on the shelf, but some girl from my class took a picture of me with her cell phone. She even threatened to show my parents.
You did nothing wrong, ... That's messed up. Yeah, that's messed up.
Thank you. But don't you think I'm stupid for letting this get to me? If I'd just spoken up, I could have settled it right there. I know that. But I still couldn't say anything back. All these negative thoughts kept running through my head. I thought no matter what I said, it wouldn't do any good in the end. But now, I want to believe that I can change. Whenever I'm with you, I feel like I don't get swept up in those negative thoughts. I know I'm being selfish, but... I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm making it sound like I'm just using you, aren't I? That's not what I meant, really. What I'm trying to say is... I've really come to depend on you, and I'm really happy that you're there for me. That's all.
Fuka expressed how she feels about me. My relationship with her is becoming more intimate. Okay, so that is another rank up. Rank number 7 this time.
Oh, sorry. I'm always going on about my own problems. At this rate, I'm never going to be able to repay you. I should have just discussed my cooking concerns with everyone at the dorm, but... somehow, I find myself always going to you for help. I want to hear your opinion, but more than that, I feel at ease when you're with me. I wonder why. I'm sure it's because you're a leader. That's why I depend on you so much.
Is that the only reason?
Huh? Oh! Well, maybe that isn't the only reason. Sorry, I think I need to go back to the dorm. I need some time to get my thoughts in order. Could we talk about this again later? Thank you. I'm going to head back now.
Fuka left. I decided to return to the dorm. Very blunt, but yeah. And now for real this time, we're gonna end this evening. And I got a little idea behind why. Yes, I am Akihiko. Only 3 more weeks till X Day. Fate the entire world, I'm not considering myself with all that right now. Hell to the yeah. We're gonna go to Tartarus now, because I have a plan, right? Tomorrow's Sunday. Nobody needs to rank up on Sunday. Which means, the computer is like less pressing. So, on Sunday evening when we do it, we're set. See, I've got a vision. But yeah, that is gonna wrap things up for now. So of course, if you have enjoyed, feel free to like and subscribe. It does all help. It don't let me know that you're doing some more of this and all that good stuff. Getting to the end of the game, which is like really sad because I've super enjoyed it, but I am also really interested to see how they do the ending. But yeah, that's it for now. So until next time, all that said and all that aside, thanks for watching, guys. My name has been Neremik, and peace out.